Hi everyone, it's Marcy here from Stampin' with Marcy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Southwestern Ontario, Canada, and I'd like to thank you for pressing play on today's video. Today I'm going to be showing how to create this fun fold card. I believe it's called a flying seagull because of the shape of it. My friend Sue had given me a card using a different stamp set, and when I saw that card I thought, oh my gosh, I totally need to recreate it. So this is a card for my Christmas in July, but it was just so fun I had to share it with everybody. So let's get started. We are using obviously the Horse and Sleigh bundle. This is an online exclusive, as well as the One Horse Open Sleigh 6x6 Designer Series paper. Now, to create this is two pieces glued together. So our cardstock is, let me get this out of the way so that you are in full camera view. Let me zoom out just a smidge here. Come on. All right. So on our scoreboard, or Simply Scored, I've got a piece of cardstock that is 8 1/4 by 8 1/2. So on the 8 1/4, if I lay this out like so, you can see that this is the 8 1/4 side. So we are going to score this at 2 1/4, 4, 6 1/4. All right. So then we are going to take this and cut it. So that's the 8 1/2. So that needs to be 4 1/4. All right. So there are our two pieces that make up that. So we put these two together. But first, before we do that, I want to show you how I'm cutting my Designer Series paper. So because my panels, because this is 6x6, I want to get the most out of this piece of DSP. So I am going to cut it. This is the opposite side. So I'm going to cut it at 4 inches. Because I've got my layers of Night of Navy are 4 1/8 wide. So 4 inches is going to get me the width. Then we've got, this is my Night of Navy. This is 2 1/8. So we go 2 inches. 2 inches. So that's these two panels, this panel here and the panel on the side. And then this piece here is 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8 is this piece here. That is the long line after 1 1/2. So that means that this piece here is going to be 1 1/2. And then we've got this nice little piece that we can save for something else. So then this piece here, we're going to cut it to 4. And then we have this nice little square. Look at the way I've cut it. Look at that little fence. That was not even on purpose. How cute and fun is that? And then this is also 1 1/2. So we've got, this is what's left from that piece of 6 by 6. So if you pay attention to how you're cutting, you're going to get the most out of your DSP, and that's what we want. We want it to go as far as possible. All right, so my center panel here, the DSP is 4 by 4. So I am going to decide how much I want that. I want it all the top. I want this at the top here. So that is 4 inches. And then I just need to decide whereabouts I want my horse and sleigh to be positioned. So if I go like this, I like that. So we're going to slide that right to 4 inches. Then we've got these 2 pieces here. And then the back side of this is this nice wood grain pattern. So we've got these 2 pieces here to set aside for future use. All right. Wasn't that simple? If you take your time while you're and plan out your cutting, then you're going to be successful every time, and you're not going to get that waste. All right. So I've got all my little layers here. And where is that other? Oh, there it is. I thought that this pattern here was so gorgeous that I absolutely had to use it. I thought it was perfect with that Misty Moonlight and Night of Navy. And by adding that extra layer of cardstock, I am able, oh no, did I cut that piece wrong? That's 4. Oh dear. Let me see this one. All right. Hold please whilst I grab. All right. So let's move that to the side. All right, we need 4 1/8. All right, so then we need 2 1/8. 2 1/8. And did I not cut that to 4? No, I didn't. That was my problem. That's not 4. And this one here, I'm gonna get, is this 4? I'm gonna get glue all over. I must not have been right on the 4, because that one's good. See, these things happen to everybody. That one is, and we just go with it. All right, let's get this out of the way and get back to it. I can only laugh. Like I said, these things happen. And I'm able to then show you how I can quickly adjust. All right. There's 1 and 2. 3, and 4. Do you have all of this? fabulous product. It is while supplies last. We don't know how long they will be restocking. If they will restock, that's the nature of the online exclusives. So be aware of that. If it's still available while this video, when I post this video, and you like this product, I would highly suggest you get it ordered right away. All right, so let's set all this aside, and now we are going to fold and burnish. So let's bring this back in. So we go, this is our, so this is the way it's folded, like so. I'm gonna leave it like that so you can see. So this goes forward. Whoop, let's get back in camera view. Line that up. This goes back. This goes back. This is that back panel. So this goes forward. And all right, so before we do anything else, we have got to glue these two pieces together. These are the two panels that get glued together so that it opens up like so. So these are the panels that are 2 inches. Okay, so we are going to all right, making sure that I have this proper. Okay, so let's get that out of the way. We are going to take these and put them together and make sure they're flush. Come on, scooch over there. Bring this back in. And that is lined up so that it is going to open up. And I'm going to give that a really good burnish there. So now this piece gets glued right over top of that and hides that seam. Easy peasy. So let's apply our liquid glue, and we're going to line that right up so that it is centered. There we go. Now, our little skinny panel goes right here. And then our bigger panel goes here. Skinny. And what a gorgeous scene this is. And whoops. Our bigger All right. So there is our card. So that's how it's going to go in your envelope. So now we want to take, I've already colored my sleigh and people, and my colors are pecan pie, wild wheat, real red, misty moonlight, old olive, and I don't know what that is. So I just colored it with the pecan. All right, so you have to be careful as to your placement of your dimensionals. So this part here and these two parts here are not, they're going to be over top, extending out it through the side. So make sure you are not putting any dimensionals there. All right, so I think that looks, and just lift that up. That looks good. So I can see that I don't have any dimensionals poking out through there to cause my scene to be glued together flat. So we're just adding 3 of the snowflake adhesive back sequin assortment. And I always like to add a little bit of glue. And there we have that fun card. Now, on this one here, I added a strip of basic white for this, to fill this. It's 2 1/8, or sorry, 4 1/8 by, yes, 2 1/8. So 4 1/8 by 2 1/8. So that way you've got somewhere at the back of your card. You could put it on this panel, you could put it here, or if you wanted, you could put it on the ends. But I put it in the middle so that it's kind of tucked even when it's folded back, like so. So that's how they would display it, the recipient. All right, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please leave me a comment below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.